run this guy down. Looks like he ults out, like he always does. Alright, so we got that Baron. Now I'm juiced up with the hull breaker and everything. The only thing is I don't have the super minions yet, so that's the downside. But I'm going to look to try to deal some damage to tower and a bit of special on him. Unfortunately, the minions are not close enough to the second tower here for me to damage it down, so I'm just going to back off and get borrowed here. I don't think he even saw that coming. Welcome back to another Shinebreaker video. This time I'm going to be doing kind of a hybrid build, Shinebreaker playstyle. It's one of my favorites. So we're going to be running Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity. So last time I ran Presence of Mind, but in this situation we're going to be having a lot more attack speed. So we're going to run down the target a lot faster. So we're going to benefit from getting that extra gold every time we run that champion down. So we're against Yone, so it's going to be an easy matchup. Tenacity, because we're going to have plenty of attack speed anyway, so we might as well stay relentless and all in, and you know, gonna make it easier to kill the target. And Coop, obviously you're gonna shred him down. You're gonna get that damage when they're low on health, demolish, and overgrowth. So this build's gonna lack some health compared to the other builds. So, you know, scaling over the course of the game, overgrowth is going to help out with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to build Trinity and then Nash's. Got the Q and E combo. It still hit him. We got Ignite. Unlucky for him. He's running Teleport and Flash. Which is fine, he'll be able to get the lane here. So I'm going to go back right away and I'm going to get, I believe I get a Sheen, yep. And then, see what else we buy here. I think we got a longsword, so we got a lot of damage. So with Yone, like I explained in my other videos, I think I faced him. Going 80 or tank is really good into him, and you want to max your W and Q, because E is often a miss hit, so you can dash out of it. So, you know, biting him down with W and hitting him with that Q is gonna be a lot easier. The upfront damage is the reason why AD works so well against him compared to AP. Because it takes a longer time to stack your passive and land the E on him. And when he dashes up on you like he just did there, Q and W is just a better way to play against him. There we go, we got the combo. See what I mean? He dashed out of the E, which is fine. As long as you get the shield to protect yourself against his auto attacks, you're good. I could probably hit him here. There we go. Took quite a bit of damage doing that. I don't know what he's thinking. Flashed out, man. The classics. Ult right there. If you wait until they flash, then you can ult. You kill them every single time. Especially if you're Ghost, you can easily run right up to make up for the distance. We'll be picking up a plate or two here. I think I'm just going to take a plate. Oh, maybe I'll go for two. I got quite a bit of damage. Yeah, this is big. Should be able to get the Hearthbound. It's going to give us on-hit movement speed. It's going to make it even more difficult for Yone to kite me out. I'm just going to run him down every single time. Got Ruby and Boots. So you can see here we got the 20 movement speed on top of Ghost. There's no getting away from this. Loads of damage on W and Q. Let's see how much health we got. 27 here, and then we got our rune stats. We have 66 here, so it's pretty good. Alright, he ulted, so we don't have to worry about that. He's probably forced to go back or just hang around here and miss out on some farm. I don't see Yone struggling with CS at all this game, even if he's behind. Oops, taking some tower damage there for some reason. It's just the nature of it. Like Yone, Yasuo, they tend to do well in CS, even though they're like 10 plus death. I don't know why that is, but it's just they're able to farm so well. Oh, I missed the canyon there. It's not good. That's alright, it doesn't matter, we'll get a plate. I want to dive, but I'm actually thinking that I'm just gonna farm. We call, and then I'm gonna come back and run him down with Ghost, because the favor is gonna be in my hand when we're right here in this situation. So I'm getting kind of low, so it's kind of risky. And you know Yone, he dashes around, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back, get my item. Let's see what I buy. I don't know if I get Trinity yet or not. I don't. Okay, that's fine. Get a little more health. Ghost right in, punish him for that. He's gonna ult, got my ignite on him, that's gonna get him. Perfect. So I still have my ult, so I can actually kill him next time he comes back to lane. It's gonna be easy. We got Savannah on this side. I know that the dragon's down, and this is gonna be the next thing that the junglers are gonna be focused on. So I'm aware that, you know, she's around somewhere. And here she is. Doesn't matter. I can ult here. Unfortunately, there's a teleport, so I'm gonna have to back off. Otherwise, she would be dead. That's fine, no big deal. Got Kane here. Looks like he's gonna try to kill Shyvana, but I'm not gonna worry about this. Maybe drop my E. I don't know. Oh no! Why would you even ult that? I don't know if he knew. Like, you don't ult that. When Yone is in that state, there's no need to ult him. Really unlucky there. But whatever, it doesn't matter. All I'm focused on is making sure that this is protected, because I want to get my hands on that. Or whether I get my hands on it or the jungler, it doesn't matter. It's important to get this, because that's going to add so much pressure on the map. To be able to take this tower, the gold for that, 610G. We got a 300G bounty. Yone's a little behind in CS, but, you know, like I said, it's easy for Yone to farm. So now we got the Trinity, and I pick up a Sorcerer's Shoes. So the reason why is because we're going Nashor's second. So basically the hybrid build, what we're doing is Trinity, we got Sorcerer's Boots, we get the Magic Pen, and we got AP here, into Nashor's, and all of its attack speeds is going to have our passive Sting like a... And then our abilities. So like Q and W travel, their passive travels through that. So it's on hit, basically. So it works through your Q and your W, so you're dealing like a hybrid damage through that. And you just completely overwhelm your target. And just like Yone, he's forced to ult away. Doesn't want any part of me. So I pretty much got everything here. I got damage, ability haste, you know, movement speed, and the mythic passive. Once I get Masters, I'm gonna get even more of that. And then I got Magic Pens and the boots. That's all I need. And then Nashor is gonna give you your passive an incredible amount of attack speed. And then after that, we want to go 80. So it's pretty much back and forth. 80, AP, 80, AP, you know, 80. So we're gonna go after Nashor. It's gonna be Hullblade. And then after that it's going to be demonic. And then after that it's going to be titanic. See, we missed out E, that's fine. As long as you get the shield, ult in, you got the ignite. Looks like his ult failed there. And we were still able to kill him with the W. I dropped his whip here. Take this tower and I'm just going to back off because I know they're on their way. Dragon's gone. Who cares? So I got Nashers now. So you can see I still have AP and Conquer. So then keep your eyes on the AD here and the AP here. You can see they're about very similar. So, and you watch when I attack a target or a tower, the tower Trinity is going to stack AD. Okay, and then when I attack a champion, Conquer is going to stack the AP. But you're going to stack both anyway. Trinity works that way. Champion or tower is going to stack AD. And then Conqueror is going to stack the AP. That's how it works. So if anybody's tanky, like Shyvana or anybody who's going to try to fight me 1v1 is probably going to lose because I have magic penetration. Shyvana has magic penetration too, but I have way more attack speed, and I'm just going to shred her down with my my passive. So, alright, so I'm looking to get this whip, since we already used the first whip. I'm going to pick this up, and I'm actually going to... I might use this top. Nice. I got Zed coming up here. Looks like I'm gonna die for this. But I got the kill, so that's worth. We'll be able to take this tower. Got quite a bit of gold for that. I make an attempt to stop him here, but unlucky. That's okay. And we got some damage on the inhibitor, so that's nice. The Hullbreaker, Demonic, and then Titanic. So I'm going bot here. So I tell my team to do the Baron. There's 2 people dead on the team, so Yon isn't going to do anything about it. He's just going to stick around here. Alright, so we pick up that Baron. I back off because I got the Hullbreaker. Go all in on his Yon. Dealing damage to him. Looks like he's gonna ult away like he always does. I'll be able to take this tower. So you get quite a bit of, you get resist and regeneration off this, so you know, it allows you to stay in lane without having to go back so often. I would take this and back off, no rush. I'm looking to rotate the bot soon. Dragon's spawning in a minute. Yeah, if you like this Silas scale, he can definitely bounce back. Let's see the items he has. He's still slightly behind, but he's doing some work. So I go top here. Let's see if I can save the day. He's in a lot of trouble here. I'm gonna ghost him. Looks like my E does not land, unfortunately, but I have a lot of attack speed, so I saved him just in time. So Dragon's up. So this is good. Shyvana's dead, so she just wasted her time up in the top lane for no reason. So it's going to be easy Dragon. So I'm looking to try to take this, but There's no rush to take it. As long as my team gets a dragon, that's the most important part. And now I just farm, chill. Pretty much gotten all the towers down, except for this mid lane tower. So I can pretty much be wherever I want to be. If the Baron spawns, I'm just gonna rotate the bot lane. So I'm gonna attack this Shyvana and watch the AD and AP. Watch, see what the numbers look like. She's definitely gonna get away because she has the ult. So you can see it scaling. Oops, my bad. So you see it scaled, and watch it drop a bit. Dude, I don't think I fully stacked it either. So, you know, you can keep stacking that, and all of that stacks on your abilities as well. I believe the Conqueror part. The Conqueror stacks with your R and your passive, so you get more attack speed. We're not doing bad, 6-1 overall, and you can see Yone's CS isn't bad either. But he hasn't done really anything this game. He's got a weird build. He's got some fire and Blade of the Rune King. I don't know if that's a thing or what, but. Yep, I'm going to rotate bot because Baron's going to spawn soon. I'm trying to get my team to do it. Kane really doesn't need to be here. As long as he doesn't die, which I think he might. He might get caught out here, which is really bad. Whenever you're in this situation with the Baron spawning, this is where people throw the game. Look at this guy. Come on, it's not even worth it. Don't do this. He's definitely dead. So I'm going to continue to put pressure here to force them to back off the Baron. Because I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to look to try to do. There's no way Yone's going to be able to stop me here. So I'm just going to chill. Looks like they backed off. Got 3 here, so they're definitely not going to do the Baron by the time Kane spawns. So we're good. And that's what you have to do sometimes in these situations. You always got to keep the pressure so you can back them off the objectives. Otherwise, you can just end the game. So I still have to be careful because they could, you know, 3-man me. I don't know where they're at. I see Zed here. I don't know Yone's here actually. So I don't know why he's not doing anything to stop me. So we got Zed coming for me. This is what I'm talking about. This is the perfect time for them to do the Baron. So Shyvana's probably asking for help. Yeah, so I'm just gonna push. I'm gonna keep going back. I'll run this guy down. Looks like he ults out, like he always does. Alright, so we got that Baron. Now I'm juiced up with the Hull Breaker and everything. The only thing is I don't have the super minions yet, so that's the downside. But I'm going to look to try to deal some damage to the tower. Get the bear special on it. Unfortunately, the minions are not close enough to the second tower here for me to damage it down, so I'm just going to back off. Got borrowed here. I don't think he even saw that coming. Alright. So basically you want to go in every time with the Q and E combo. Get that shield to protect yourself, especially when you have like a build like this. You gotta protect yourself a bit. And when Conqueror fully stacks, you heal for the amount of damage, so people underestimate your sustain. We should be able to end the game here. Yeah, that's it. There you go. And that's pretty much the hybrid build here. We've got the Demonic in this build. Unfortunately, we're not full build with the Titanic. But yeah, overall, this build is pretty strong. It's one of my favorite hybrid builds. Decent amount of damage here, but you know, we weren't in team fights, so you know, damage would probably be higher, but this is not the most important thing. The most important thing is the tower damage, of course. Way up there, you're putting pressure on the map. And it's pretty much how you win games by taking towers. And you can see compared to everybody else on here, nobody's really doing anything. And objectives, and mine's the highest. I got both of the rifts, and I put a ton of pressure on the map. So and overall, my team was able to you know get the dragons because of that. Especially the pressure in bot lane helps with that a lot. So that's pretty much what you want to look for. And check out the stats. I usually look for how many towers destroyed. So I got 6, it says. Um, but it might be more because, like, for example, like I altered the Nexus towers. So I count those even though like my teammates might have taken them down. You still count them because of the amount of damage that you did to it. And, you know, so it's probably like looking at 7, 8 towers overall. So it's not bad, and you can see everybody else, literally nothing. You got 2 here, 1, that's probably helping out with maybe mid tower, or like, I don't know, I can't remember, but overall, the Volibear is pretty much what he's good at. And here's the runes. Pretty much the same as the last video I did. The only difference is because we have so much attack speed, we didn't need Alacrity. You can definitely run it if you want to, but I was like, you might as well take advantage of the tenacity with the amount of movement speed that you get with this. You're just going to be relentless, and also because you're running sorcery shoes, so you might as well have tenacity here. Sorcery shoes going to give you that magic penetration that you need for your passive. And yeah, and another thing I want to point out is you can buy Auxiliary of Sorcery, which does 2 damage to towers. So that's a beautiful combination with the amount of AP that you have. So yeah, and then Overgrowth, you're making up for the lack of health that you have here, and some of in Trinity, because Trinity is only 300 health compared to like Frostfire 450 health plus the Mythic passive. Um, but you get a decent amount in Demonic and a Hull Breaker, and then when you stack the health here, and on your rune stats you get health, so you're going to deal a bit more damage with Demolish. And yeah, overall, it's a very strong, fun hybrid build to play, and you can see I completely overwhelmed Yone. You can do that because you got a lot of upfront damage on the Q and the W, and then your delayed damage comes in with the passive and the E, and you got a massive shield, and they don't know what the hell to do, you know. So yeah, I'm a little sad that we weren't able to see the demonic Titanic combination in here. It's a beautiful thing, trust me. Try this build out. It's OP.